day, my beloved lecturer and my fellow friends. I am Yuvaraj Muniandy. Metric card number is E20800515. Today, I am going to explain about the full life cycle of houseflies. Let's go! The species that I choose to observe and investigate the life cycle is houseflies. Scientific name of housefly is Musca domestica. Housefly is from kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta, order Diptera, family Muscidae, genus Musca. It is the most common fly species found in houses. Adults are grey to black with 4 dark longitudinal lines on the thorax, slightly hairy bodies, and a single pair of membranous wings. Houseflies are usually 6 to 7 mm long with a wingspan of 13 to 15 mm. The female housefly usually mates only once and stores the sperm for later use. She lays batches about 100 eggs on decaying organic matter such as food waste, carrion, and feces. Houseflies process visual information around 7 times more quickly than humans. Let me explain you about the flow of life cycle of housefly. The houseflies go through 4 stages, which is egg, larva, pupa, and adult. There are 3 larva stages, and in each stage the larva become bigger and active. This is my preparation fly to lay egg. I have prepared the chicken and fish meat in a Tupperware and left it for some hours without closing it. I have seen some flies have been fly around and started to sit in the meat. After few hours, I have noticed that the housefly have laid eggs, and this is the picture of the housefly eggs. White egg, about 1.2 mm in length, is laid slightly but eggs are peeled in small groups. Each female fly can lay up to 500 eggs in several batches of 75 to 150 eggs. The number of eggs produced is a function of female size, which itself is principally a result of larval nutrition. Egg always must remain moist or they will not hatch. As for the degree of scripting and ornamentation, the surface of the egg are smooth. Based on the photo, we can see how small the eggs are. Housefly laid singly, but the eggs are peeled in small groups. Thus, the pattern of oviposition is in batches. Oviposition normally takes 4 to 20 days after the egg lays. The ancillary structure is anchors. Next, we see the larvae stage of the houseflies. The larvae was hatched from the eggs. This is known as the first larvae stage. In this stage, the larvae is white in color and transparent with no mouth parts. The larvae have started to grow in size. I have noticed the larvae every 4 hours, and in just one day the larvae have been grow in size. As we can see here, the larvae have been grow in size, and this is the second stage of the larvae. The enzyme breaks down the body to aid in digestion and feed on the recepting material. In this video, we can clearly see how active the larvae is moving. Here is a close-up of larvae stage 2, which is already equipped with the mouthparts. Now the larvae is big in size and it has been changed the color from white and transparent to the milky yellow. This is the third stage of larvae. The full-grown larvae has a greasy cream color appearance and it is 8 to 12 mm long. When the larvae is full-grown, it can crawl up to 50 feet to a dry, cool place near breeding material and transform the pupal stage. High moisture manner favors the survival of the housefly larvae. In the second and third stage of larva, it will equip with the mouthparts. The mouth will actively move up and down. The larvae avoid light. The interiors of heaps of animal manure provide nutrient-rich sites and ideal growing conditions, such as warm, moist, and dark. At the end of their third instar, the larvae crawl to a dry, cool place and transform into pupae. The larvae segmented separate at the head and blunt at the hand. Houseflies are general feeders, which mean they will eat everything from the food to animal and human fecal matter such as garbage and manure. Because of their sponging mouths, they only can feed on liquids. Before we see the pupa stage, let me tell you some interesting facts about the houseflies. Houseflies rarely want their sense of smell when they source for food, and it is very important to store all our foods in an airtight container to avoid attracting them. Secondly, houseflies are able to fly at the average speed of 8 km per hour, and they are also active during the day and the night. After a few days from the larvae stage 3, the larvae is now being changed to the pupae. This is the pupae that form. Now let's wait to the flies to emerge. The pupa is dark brown and 8 mm long. It is rounded and oblong. The pupal stage is passed in a pupal case formed from the last larval skin, which varies in color from yellow, red, brown to black as the pupa ages. The shape and color of the pupa save the pupa from the predators and weathers. Lastly, the housefly has been emerged from the pupa. This is the adult stage of the housefly. The housefly is 6 to 7 mm long. Usually, the female houseflies are larger than the male. The female can be distinguished from the male by relatively wide space between the eyes, which in males the eyes is almost touch. The abdomen is grey or yellowish with dark midline and irregular dark markings on the side. The underside of male is yellowish. After 4 days become an adult, a female housefly is capable of the reproduction process. One of the importance of housefly is work as a decomposer. It breaks down the organic material and returns the nutrient to the soil. Moreover, the decomposition process is an important factor in forensic, and flies plays a crucial role in the decomposition of animals and humans. With the presence of blowflies, the decomposition rate was 4 times faster in spring, 3 times faster in summer, and 9 times faster in the autumn.